here with today?
James Miracle,
And what is your position at Salina Schools?
middle school science teacher and head varsity boys and girls wrestling coach and volunteer middle school girls wrestling coach.
All right. So, first question is, what is your favorite memory from when you wrestled in high school?
My favorite memory from wrestling in high school would be competing at the state tournament down at the first year of the Schottenstein Center.
How did that go for you down there?
Not very good, I didn't place.
Okay. Did you win a match at all?
No, I lost both.
Okay. Hey, at least you won. What is the main reason that made you want to coach?
Actually, coaching made me want to become a teacher. I had some teachers early in my life that really influenced me into participating in athletics and just giving me a chance to do something and really change my life. I think most people that know me know the former middle school wrestling art teacher, Tom Smith, was the one that got me involved in wrestling, actually got me out of detention, I guess I can say that now. And, he's since passed away, but I still reflect back on the lessons that he taught me as a student and as an athlete.
Nice. Did you always think that you wanted to be a coach? Like, at what point did you realize that you wanted to do that?
Once I stopped competing, I wanted to be a coach. I've always loved athletics, and the thing with athletics is the kids are choosing to be on that team. When I'm teaching kids science, they're not choosing to be in science, they're just assigned to my room. So kids that are on the various athletic teams I've ever coached are choosing to be in that sport, and so I feel like they're wanting a connection instead of just being forced to have that connection.
Nice. What do you think your favorite thing and least favorite thing is about coaching?
My favorite thing about coaching is watching kids, struggle to get better, and then seeing them actually with all the work, the time they put in, and then achieving, rare things, whether it be setting, team records, individual records, or, even state records. It's always neat to be there along for the journey. As I'm no longer able to do it myself, the hard part's saying goodbye. Every year, we're going to have 5 to 10, 15 kids that are going to graduate or decide, not to come back to the sport, and you get to know them over the course of a year. And some of these kids, like, we've had them since kindergarten in our youth program, and so you have 12, 13 years with them, and it's hard to, you're never going to coach them again.
What do you think has changed the most since you began coaching versus now?
The biggest change I see at Salina is wrestling has become one of the more popular sports if you're basing it on the number of kids participating. One of my former coaches, Justin Monfort, he graduated from Salina, his parents owned McDonald's, and he didn't even know we had a wrestling team in high school. And he was after I graduated, so he was in the mid-2000s. And now wrestling is like one of the things to do. So that's like one of the biggest changes. We went from having teams of 10, 12 kids to we regularly have 40 high school kids alone, not counting our girls and middle school numbers.
What do you think has changed that has caused the new growth of the sport?
I'd like to say it's the coaching staff. The coaching staff's pretty much been together for 10, 12 years, and I think the kids realize we're honest with them, we're committed to this, we invest a lot of time in them, and we have a success record with us that speaks for itself. We're getting kids to the state every year, placing, winning league titles, going to districts.
Yeah. One last question for you is, what is some advice that you would give to current student athletes out there that might be watching this?
My advice would be, you're in high school, don't specialize in one sport. Be a multi-sport athlete. Just because you're really good at something in middle school doesn't mean you're going to be the best at it by high school. So try as many things as you have time for. Put in the time. Because once you can't do it anymore, you're going to have some regrets that are going to sneak in and be like, well, if I just done this, I could have been a state qualifier. If I just done this, I could be a state placer. If I just done this, I'd be a state champ. And you don't want to live with those regrets that your parents might have told you or your uncle or whatever. Just if you're going to do something, go all out, do it, and do it to the best of your ability.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.